Hey everybody. So welcome to Intermediate Confidently Crocheting class. Now, before we start getting into all of that kind of stuff, let me first kind of just give you some foundational stuff laid out. This class is for you if you are comfortable doing single crochet stitches and double crochet stitches, both US terms, okay? If you're not very, oh, and chaining, but chaining is kind of like if you can't chain, you don't know the other ones, right? So if you're not very comfortable with those, I mean, you can be in here, but don't stress out if some things just aren't clicking so fast, okay? So with you already having at least an comprehension and you're comfortable doing the chains, the single crochets, and the double crochets. Now, I know in the basic we covered the foundational stitches. And if you don't yet have that, drop it in the comments. If you're interested, I can give you as a discounted, I can give you that entire course just so that you can become confidently crocheting with our foundational stitches. And that's going to be the things I've already listed: the chaining, the single crochet, the double crochet, half double crochet, and slip stitches. Now my course covers a whole lot more than just those 5 foundational stitches. And it also comes with a couple of easy patterns, something for you to actually put into practice what you're learning, right? So again, if you're not yet at intermediate level, no worries, okay? I can, we can get you there. You can hang out if you want, but just as a heads up, what this class is really for those that have already got some comfort levels there. So if that is you, let's talk about what you can expect in this crocheting class. Unlike the basic class where, we're starting at 0 and we're building upon each level, like line upon line, precept upon precept, and I can just take you from beginning to end. Intermediate is where we're kind of meeting various different people with all different skills coming together, just trying to make sure that they've got some solid ground to stand on. So some of this you may have already been practicing and you're quite okay with. And some of these things you may not yet. And because of that, and I don't want you to have to endure 5 parts when you needed 3 parts. There's going to be a schedule included. So you can actually tune in on the days that you need. And so, kind of with that, the way you're going to find the schedule is I have, again, daily follow along sheets, just like I did in the basic class. These daily follow along sheets will go hand in hand with each video training. And so the link to grab those will be found in the description of this video. Now, just like the prior class, all of these will remain up for a limited time only. And then the videos will be taken down. The daily follow along sheets will no longer be active. So I don't want you to put this on the back burner of one of those someday things. If you're actually interested, just make sure you make the time. Okay, whatever we actually prioritize, we make the time for. And just like in the other class, I'm going to bring this to you in bite-sized chunks. So I'm not asking you to be fully present right here for 3 hours. Not going to happen. Because I'm doing this in bite-sized chunks, this will be 30 days online. No videos on Sundays. So that will take us all the way to October 16th will be the last teaching day, and we'll have a live Q&A the following day, Thursday, October 17th. So every week, starting next week, we will do a live Q&A. And that's where you can come onto Zoom with me, and that way I can let you, show me what you're doing. And I can be right there to answer any questions that you have, troubleshoot any problems, and we can just move forward together. Sound good? Okay. So that was kind of a very quick bird's eye view, just so you know if you're in the right place and kind of what to expect. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and start covering some of this. If you don't know me yet, my name is Eventine. I'm the owner of Victoria's Creations. I design crochet patterns, but mostly Mostly I help crocheting mamas go deeper in their walk with God so that they can experience relationship breakthroughs. God is God is the master of like all good things, right? So if you need help in relationships, you want a more vibrant marriage, you want healthier, stronger emotional, aspects for yourself, for your children, why not go to the source, right? The one who created us, designed us, knows everything about us. So of course, he can help us. So that's what I really do in this business. We go past the patterns. It's pretty cool. But in this, we're just going to be crocheting. And there's nothing wrong with that. Crocheting is flipping awesome. I mean, people, we can make great, amazing, awesome things with this. So, in this intermediate class, the first couple of days, what we're going to touch on are going to be things that you should just be made aware of, information you should know. And then we're going to start getting into the hands-on things. So let's see. I want to just look over my notes really quick, make sure that, all right, so those, yes. Uh, I'm going to break this class into like 7 sections. So the first couple of days, we're going to be doing, as I said, information to know, things to be aware of. Okay, then we're going to do a few days of troubleshooting. We'll come into new ways to interact with the prior stitches you've already learned and learn some new stitches to go with it. And that one, there's so much in that aspect that we have a part 1, we have a part 2. When we're done with that, we have fun ways to use those prior stitches in brand new ways. Totally excited about that. Oh, have you ever heard of the crocodile stitch, also known as dragon scales? Totally beautiful, incredibly awesome, and we're going to break that down in this class later on. All right, we'll learn about embellishments and the final steps to finishing a project. And then we will also go over crocheting graphs. So we got lots of things to cover in these next 30 days, but I just wanted to start with today and giving you the groundwork. So the last little bit, like I said, in the description, you're going to find daily follow along sheets. Each day, it'll tell you what pages. So if you scroll ahead and I'm still working on sheets, you're going to see mess, or you're going to see everything finished, but no context to go with it yet. But that's fine. I will give you what sheets go with that day. Let's see. This is being dropped in 3 different locations. If you're finding this on YouTube, which is totally amazing, you're also going to have all of the timestamps. That way, if it's one of the days that say we were covering embellishments and the part that you had a question on was safety eyes, then you can just go straight to that timestamp and watch that part right there. Now, if you're not on YouTube, then you're watching this in a Facebook group. There's 2 different ones. There's Confidently Crocheting. We only do crocheting in this group. That's it. Or there's Crocheting Supermoms, and that's where we combine crochet with our faith, our walks with God, and we go after having healthy, strong family relationship dynamics. So links to join any one of those are also in the description and found on those daily follow along sheets. Other than that, I want you to be an interactive part of this. This is an open, as close as we can get in person with all of us and all these different locations, right? But I am inviting you to come participate. Let me know what you have specific questions on. And then if I can fit that in, if I haven't already, or we can do it on one of those live Q&As. So drop in the comments anything that you specifically have questions on. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow.